Please welcome. But it tastes just like the real thing.
With timings and criming, it's all out of all.
Sorry, am I rambling? With what cliché does this rhyme? What grill plant felt real creams? It's something a conspiracy theory might say. About the construction of a certain building. Plain juice can't make metal all liquidy. Well, I was under the impression that the 9/11 terrorist attacks was something that you would never forget. I mean, jet fuel obviously can't bend steel beams enough, and so can crashing an entire fucking airplane onto it. Can you handle this? Kai needs another blender. I'm gonna give you some. Without further ado, let's begin. With what name does this rhyme? Chill, Kai! Appliance buy! It's someone you saw on American TV. You saw him during class in middle school. This William is gonna teach you some science. When I was in middle school, the best part of science class was when they carted in this little monitor on wheels, and then everyone huddled around and we heard, "Chill Kai Appliance Buy." Though I guess kids these days don't learn as much science from Bill Nye as they learn from Vsauce, Veritasium, Steve Mould. I don't know. I'm out of touch. This next one's called Aloha, Arachnid. Alright, down the fast lane you go. With what cliché does this rhyme? Screeching hula spider. It describes the act of arguing. To people who are already convinced. Evangelizing to the singing guys. Well, I should thank you for not getting this one right, because otherwise I would have been screeching hula spider.
Have you heard of the good news in the Bible?
Heard of it? We're already 4-part harmonizing it.
Coming up next, Shopstravaganza! Let's talk more walk. I like that. With what phrase does this rhyme? Shop grand, thrifty plenty. It's something that you might shout at someone. You'd hear this in an army boot camp. Quit standing around and do some push-ups. Not you, keep your fingers on the buzzer. Your performance was abysmal, Private. Shop grand, thrifty plenty. Speaking of workouts, I was once asked to do the voiceover lines for a Fitness Gram Pacer test. The only problem was I would have had to sit there and say the numbers in real time. I refused. Let's move on to diversity win. The Barber is a Goblin drag queen. Alright, down the fast lane you go. With what phrase does this rhyme? Shaver Goblin can sashay. It's a song about a knight. Famous for his evasive strategies. The valiant knight fluttered away. Oh, come on, did you bravely run away from this question? Brave Sir Robin ran away. Well, that makes another Robin that flew away, alongside Robin in the British version of Jingle Bells Batman Smells. Though, I mean, we all know the definitive version of it is Jingle Bells Batman Smells, Robin laid a gun. Shot a tree and made it be in 1981. On your left-hand side, you can see Affair with a Rodeo Operator. Yeah, you know the drill, blah blah blah. With what phrase does this rhyme? My lover staffed his bull. Appeals. It's from a Monty Python sketch. About a defective phrasebook. My floating vessel hosts numerous slimy fish. Yeah, this answer is kind of more nonsense than the question. Here's the sentence that was on that dirty Hungarian phrasebook. Though if you wanted to modernize that sketch to the 2020s, it would have to be retitled from Dirty Hungarian Phrasebook to Dirty Hungarian Google Translate. Let's see how you do in Iron Man rages over StarCraft. Yeah, you know the drill, blah blah blah. With what proper name does this rhyme? Stark struck her, Zerg. It's a really rich tech guy. It's the guy who created the social network. Come on, you've heard of the Zuck, haven't you? I feel like the only reason I can think of for your failure is that you were confused between him and Jesse Eisenberg, the guy from the Social Network movie. Of course, the only correct pronunciation of Mark Zuckerberg is yelled at full volume into Siri after 2 hours of wondering what his name is. Riddle me this! Liam is such a bee when he's angry. Oh, am I getting in the way? Excuse me. With what title does this rhyme? Liam may sting Girl of Dumb Paul. It's an animated sitcom. About an animated cat and his friends. And the wonderful place that the sweetly named cat lives in. Maybe if you chewed on the question for a moment, the answer could have popped into your head. You know, like a gumball. You might expect me to know everything about the amazing world of Gumball since I named myself Candy Bar and all, but here's the thing. I don't. Prepare your mind for...
I can smell your dinner when you talk.
Let's start then, pro player.
With what quote does this rhyme? Wow, try hammy plum breath. It was uttered by a scientist. Who realized his power to kill. Presently, I embody the termination of lives. Look, I know World War II was a long time ago, but you really gotta keep updated on your history of the nuclear arms race. Like this quote from one of the guys who started it all. I wish more people who have the power to kill said profound shit like that. Imagine the kind of slam poetry that Vlad the Impaler would have written. On second thought, that might have spawned hundreds of edgy Hot Topic shirts, so I'm glad that it didn't happen.
Prepare your mind for...
Mrs. Claus, the crazy cat lady.
No time to waste, let's go!
With what phrase did this rhyme? Whisper here, Claus. Is the name of a condiment. That nobody seems to know how to pronounce. Hey, don't be a wuss and give me the sauce. Oh, don't tell me you've never enjoyed fried foods with perspir here, Claus. Worcestershire sauce. Fun fact, since nobody seems to know how to spell it either, we just decided to give you the point as long as your answer starts with a W, followed by at least 5 letters, and ends with sauce. You're welcome.
Here's your next category.
You don't know crack.
Roger that, let's advance.
With what movie quote is this rhyme? His butt the fresh moon. It is an injury, yeah. But it's nothing more than an injury. You've only hurt the meat on my body. Haven't seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, have you? I'd physically attack you, but you'd say, his butt the fresh moon. Tis but a flesh wound. Though the only time you can say that and mean it is if you're in a cyberpunk world or if you can regenerate like Doctor Who.
What did I tell you about him not being Doctor Who, but the Doctor Candy?
Well, excuse me, princess. I didn't think these people would have understood that I don't mean Dr. Bright otherwise.
What do you have for me? Oh, great. See, I told them this would happen one day. One day, some immature fucko would rock up and think it would be funny to flip me off. Well, you know what, Buster? I happen to know a potty mouth who will make yours look like a kitty litter mouth. Hey, Ozzy, get in here!
What do you want me for now, Candy? I'm about to have lunch here!
That bowl of offal you call lunch can wait, Ozzy. Here, have a gander at what this player typed.
What? Why should I care what one of your contestants
You find this funny?
Oh, that's classic!
You have got to be kidding me.
Hey, kiddo! Next time, why you tell the drummer bridge is meant before
Ozzy, shut up! I dragged you here to help me punish this player, not to make them feel good about it.
Why not? This is the best thing that has ever happened around here!
Okay, never mind. You are useless anyway. I'll deal with this fucker myself. Hey, you! Watch this! Alright, that's that dealt with. Now, are you still laughing, you geriatric kookaburra?
I haven't had a laugh this hard in years!
Listen, if you're not gonna bother me, could you just leave, please?
Oh, I needed that! I really needed that!
Okay, let's get back to the game. And don't pull that kind of trick another time, okay? Or else Ozzy gets it. What do you have for me? You're real fucking mature, you know that. You think I'm just going to sit here and take this sort of abuse? You really are finding this amusing, aren't you?
You bet I do! Oh, that is big comedy right there! Big comedy!
Look, I don't want you endorsing this kind of delinquency, Ozzy. We want to discourage the player from ever doing it again. Okay, there's only one way to fix this. Hey, Ozzy, you're taking a mandatory vacation to the bottom, whether you like it or not.
Wait, bottom? What's it about a
Problem solved. Anyway, did you pay attention to your score? See anything different with it? That's right, nothing. Because I don't want this kind of crass behavior being repeated again. And if you don't behave, you're going to meet Ozzy down below. Now, can we please get back to the fucking question? What do you have for me? You know what? This is just pathetic. I don't have the time or patience to deal with a pack of 2-year-old shitheads who have nothing better to do than come into a game and tell me to go fuck myself. And actually, no, I bet it's just one 40-year-old bastard sitting in his mom's basement getting a boner to the sound of my voice. You do realize that this is all a video game, right? I'm just some guy named Haley talking to a mic in a bedroom somewhere in Japan. Yeah, Japan, small world, huh? Anyway, Candy isn't a real person. Shit, you better fucking hope Candy isn't a real person. Not with all the shit we've written her to do. Because if you're actually jacking off to some sarcastically enthusiastic goth girl that you can't even see, you have some serious issues, buddy. And you know what? I'm not gonna let you finish. Game's over. Come back when you're ready to play this trivia game the way God fucking intended. Alright, hit me! Oh, you wanna fuck me, huh? I'm not a slut, you know. You gotta be more sensitive, caring, romantic. Yeah, I'm an expensive girl to date. In fact, your remark just cost you. We're gonna have to edit this out later.
I know what to do with people like you.
Daisy?
You see, when you signed up for the game, I actually looked you up online.
Daisy,
And I
what?
found your full name on a high school publication and found your Facebook profile from your name and your general area.
Daisy, holy shit!
And I got your email from there, and I looked it up in a password database leaked from...
Whoa, why don't we just change his name?
Whatever works for you, it's fine by me.
Well, that should be enough of a punishment to scare you away from doing that same stupid stunt again. Let's get back to the game. Alright, hit me! Didn't your teacher tell you that plagiarism is wrong? Oh, and why not hook up with that other guy who told me that just now? Get a room, you disgusting, stupid couple, you.
See? I knew this wasn't enough! Hey, our contestant, guess what?
Daisy, no!
I also happen to try your email password combination on a bunch of websites, and oh boy, I found a lot of ammo.
Daisy, you're scaring me!
What should I read first? Embarrassing fanfiction, cheesy poems I can only presume are to your crush. Your Amazon purchase history?
We are not doxing our contestants over a swear word! Both of you contestants, fuck you right back, but please change your password on everything. And also, take a good long look at your score. See what I did there? Literally nothing, Because I'm not gonna give you the catharsis of seeing a result for your actions this time. How's that for subversion of expectation, huh? Maybe the next time you buzz in, let's see if you can answer the fucking question, you bonehead. Let's get back to the game. Alright, hit me! Good grief. When I said I wanted this game to be like You Don't Know Jack, I didn't mean it this literally. But hey, you want an Easter egg? I'm gonna do us all a favor and close the game. See you when you want to, play the game?
Hey, Candy, want me to release a virus on this last guy's phone?
No!
Please?
Alright, what's the answer? Ugh, Miles, this guy's being immature.
Good grief. You think trivia game show contestants would be more well-behaved than that?
Can I screw with this guy's score?
Yeah, that sounds about fair.
I'm not satisfied. Can I change this guy's name too, please?
I mean, sure, I guess.
Awesome!
As long as it's nothing too Candy!
What? This guy's a prick with a limp posture.
Forget it, just continue with the question.
Aye aye, Captain. Can't believe I got away with that. Alright, what's the answer? Oh, great. We got another live one. Did you even screen these contestants, Miles?
I mean, the recruitment team says they did. Guess I need to give them a stern talking to and a stricter set of criteria.
Sounds fun.
It really isn't.
I know. And speaking of not fun, hey, take a look at your score there, you drunk giant panda. You see what I did there? Nothing. Because clearly you're not playing for points anyway if you saw that last point reduction, weighed your choices, then went ahead with flipping me off a second time.
Okay, everyone. I may not sound like it, but I'm getting very angry at how this question's turning out. Doing this a third time will have consequences.
Alright, what's the answer? Whoop, there it is again!
Oh, for Pete's sake. Isn't there anyone who's mature enough to play this game?
Well, apparently not.
You are all banned from the show forever. No appeals. You asked for this. You could have let me do my job and run the show, but no. You had to say those unairable words at the host 3 separate times.
Wow, this is the angriest I've seen Miles. Hey, smartasses, this is your cue to feel bad.
I'm done. I'm done with this episode. Shut it down.
Yeah, screw these guys, I'm going home. Alright, hit me!
Congratulations! You have unlocked the Fuck You Easter egg. Please take a look at your score to receive your prize. Please note that it is discouraged for someone else to continue doing the same thing. You will be penalized further as a warning. It is advisable that we get back to the question.
Alright, hit me!
Congratulations for revealing the second layer of the Fuck You Easter egg. Please take a look at your score to receive your prize. There is no prize, because typing in fuck you is no longer original. Please get back to the question.
Alright, hit me!
Congratulations for discovering the only possible way that you can earn a game over. Please enjoy the game over screen prepared for this express purpose.